What's up, buttercups? It's me, Amy Young. I'm coming at you with a Friday freestyle. The holiday season is upon us. Have you noticed? It's all wreaths and Santa Claus and presents and snowfall and just magic and starlight and stress and hurt feelings and family drama and not having enough money to buy presents for everybody and trying to figure out your travel plans and getting to the airport and wanting to kill everybody in the security line. It's Christmas time. It's a mixed bag, is it not? This time of year, do you find that to be true? The other day I was thinking about when I was a senior in college, and it was I was just approaching like the end of the first semester. I was gonna go home for winter break, and I remember I was so unbelievably stressed. Like, I'd always loved Christmas. I worshipped Christmas growing up, and this was like the first time that I was like, I'm so stressed. It's gonna be my last winter break before I'm graduating. I don't know what I'm doing with my life and college. I have finals and papers that I need to write, and I don't know, and I have to buy my bus ticket home, and like, I don't know. It was a combination of like stressing about actual things that I needed to pay attention to, like buying my bus ticket and writing a paper, and big impossible to solve things that I was convinced I could crack those nuts. Haha, the Nutcracker, Christmas reference. If I sat with it long enough, like, what am I gonna do after I graduate, and how am I going to adult? Things I didn't know. Oh my God, the things I would tell myself. The things I would tell myself. Maybe I should do a video on that. Anyway, I called my mom, because that's what you do sometimes when you're freaking out. And I remember saying to her, like, crying, snot, probably like eating a bagel on the phone on the New York City street, and being like, Mom, it's Christmas time and everyone else is having fun, like loving and going to see the tree at Rock Center and like sledding in Central Park, and like I'm so stressed, and like I should be having fun, I should be excited because it's Christmas, and I'm not. And I remember my mom being like, Amy, why should you be excited right now? Like, what are you saying that for? I was like, because it's Christmas, and Christmas is a magical happy time, and I'm like a freak because I'm not having a good time. And I remember my mom on the other end of the phone just saying, Amy, the holidays are horrible. She didn't really mean that. My mom is not some like Ebenezer Scrooge bah humbug chick, but she was like, I work at a hospital, and I see families every day who have relatives who are in critical condition, who aren't gonna be home for the holidays, and they're trying to figure out how the hell are we gonna go through Christmas with mom or grandpa in a hospital bed, and who's gonna come Christmas morning and who's gonna come Christmas night. And she was like, I have friends who are so worried about, having enough money for presents for their kids and trying to figure out, like travel plans. And she was like, everybody thinks Christmas is like this magical, amazing time. And she was like, sometimes it is, but a lot of the time it's not. There's people who don't even have any family, who don't, this is like their least favorite time of year because they don't know where they're gonna spend it, and they don't have anybody to share it with, and it's really painful for them. So she was like, don't think, just because it's Christmas, and like just because, like commercials would have us believe that we're all supposed to be bundled up with cups of cocoa and, like, oh my God, you got me a car with a bow on it. Like, that's not real life. It's a stressful time. And thinking that you should just be loving it isn't helping right now. If you're stressed, you're stressed. Thank God for moms. Am I right? Moms and dads. Thank God for all of them. For anybody who can talk sense into us, because something clicked in for me that day where I realized that telling myself I shouldn't be as upset as I am, or as stressed as I am, or as hurt as I am, never, ever, ever helped. Never helps. It never makes you feel better to tell yourself I shouldn't feel this way, because it's a judgment on your experience. Like, think about what it's like if you're having a really bad day and you express it to someone and they're like, well, you're just looking at it wrong, or you shouldn't feel that way. Does that help you feel better? Most of us tend to feel better when someone can empathize with us and be like, oh my God, I know. It's like, ugh, right? Like Mondays are hard, even if they don't mean it. But someone just being like acknowledging your feelings, making them valid, helping you feel understood. That's like a fundamental of like relationships and like emotional intelligence and stuff, is just being able to like recognize someone else's feelings and tell them it's okay. But most of us suck at this with ourselves. I mean, we really, really will tie ourselves up in knots and convince ourselves I shouldn't be upset and I shouldn't be sad and I should just be happy. And even though I'm maybe in my mid-20s and I'm going through a divorce with my high school sweetheart and I don't know what the future holds and I have no idea what I want to do with my life and I have a kid, like, oh, I mean, you know, I should just be, isn't this when I'm supposed to be having fun and exploring things? It's like, fuck no. Sometimes absolutely friggin' not. If you should feel a certain way, you will feel that way. If you're upset, that's really good information for you, because it's an opportunity to get curious about how you feel, why you feel that way, and what you want to do about it. And to notice, you know, how am I thinking about this? Or what's the story I'm telling myself? Or what are the circumstances that I'm in that are producing these feelings? And can I help myself through this? Instead of just telling myself, oh, it shouldn't be this way. Because we just cut ourselves off at the knees when we do that. I mean, this is not just a Christmas problem. Like, if you're someone who right now is stressed, is unhappy, is worried about the holiday season or the new year, know that you are not alone. Know that there's so many, like, however you're feeling is completely valid. And it's just so much healthier and more balanced and happier and nice for us, all of us, when we can notice how we feel and not place a judgment on it. And that's all a should is. A should is a judgment. You shouldn't be acting that way. You shouldn't be feeling that way. You shouldn't, if it's how you feel, it's how you feel, it's how you feel, it's how you feel. Get curious. And don't hurt yourself. Like, don't, you know, make it worse. Just as best you can. Oh boy. That's all. I think that's my freestyle. I hope that you're having a great day, night, weekend, where most ever you are. If you liked this video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. If you really want to be like, if you want to have like a deep, intimate connection with me, you can also join my email list. I've never described it that way and I never will again. But you can go on my email list and you'll receive more regular visits from me in your inbox, your email inbox. The train! It's that time. I hear you. It's, yeah. Okay, no, you're coming. We hear you. God, that fucking train. Such a noisy bitch. Yeah, happy holidays, everybody. I don't always do kind of like topical seasonal stuff, but this was really present for me today. I hope you enjoyed it. I also love to do some videos on New Year's resolution-y kind of things. Because me and resolutions, we used to be like, nah, no way, I'm not even touching. I hated New Year's resolutions. I like avoided them like the plague, and now I am a life coach. So like me and goals and resolutions and transformation, we're like best buds, like my middle names. So if you have any requests or things you'd like me to talk about in that arena, comment below. And I'll see what we can fit in. I would love that. Thank you for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.